Hi everyone, this is Carson and Peter McPhail here with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Today we're looking at a 40-acre piece in the small town of Beddington with deeded access to Southwest Pond.
Yeah, you and I are familiar with this area. I mean, we've been sold property in that neck of the woods. So we're heading to Washington County. I mean, a lot of you guys know we sell real estate all over the state of Maine, but today we're heading back to Washington County. The town of Beddington is Maine's third smallest organized town. I think there are about 60 people or so there.
Yeah, mine less than 100. I know that.
Less than 100 people. So deeded access to Southwest Pond, very undeveloped area that pond is.
It's just over a 100-acre pond, something like that, very small pond.
Yeah. So we're gonna head out, we're gonna be going about an hour east of Bangor on Route 9, so come along for the ride. All right guys, we have been driving for about 50 minutes on Route 9 out of Bangor, and we're just getting into Beddington. And historically, Route 9 in the late 1800s was a stagecoach would run from Bangor to Calais, and Beddington was about the halfway point. Now coming up on our left, we're about 15 minutes from the property, but on our left is always been called the Airline Diner, and now it's Airline Lodge and Snack Bar. There's a campground here, but you've got a little lunch counter and stuff in there. A lot of ATV trails that cross Route 9. You can go for miles and miles and miles of trail access. And then the state of Maine invested heavily in Route 9 probably 20 years ago. When I was a kid, Route 9 was the reason they invented Dramamine. You know, there's more frost heaves and potholes and corners. It was just a really, really rough road. But since they've invested in it, it's a great scenic highway now. All right, we're turning on to the East Pleasant River Lake Road. This is the access road going in, and off to our right, I mean, you can't see it now, but off to our right is the Pleasant River Lake, and there is a primitive boat launch to that. So you would be fairly close to that boat launch if you want to go in and do some canoe, kayaking, or fishing. So one of the questions we get asked a lot on these off-grid properties is how close is the hospital and whatnot. And there is a life flight landing pad at the beginning of this access road. So if you had anything serious, you certainly would have that available to you. Otherwise, you're going to be driving an hour, 15 minutes probably to Bangor to get to the hospital. All right, guys, we arrived at the lot, and it's here on our right-hand side. I'm going to tell you some beautiful trees in here. I mean, I see some big spruce and hemlock, a little bit of maple mixed in here too, but just some nice pine there too. Beautiful lot, very well wooded. So we're going to find a place. Wow, there's some oak, big oak in here too. Nice. We're going to find a place to park, and we'll take a walk on the lot.
We've arrived here at the 40 acres. As you can see, there's already a driveway in place, so that's always a plus. Really nice timber out here, really pretty lot.
So we wanted to kind of walk you guys through some of the interior of this lot. And I'm really surprised there's more snow out here than what I was expecting. Here we are in the month of February. It's about 18 degrees out. Plenty of snow on the ground. But it's a beautiful lot. Nice rolling topography with, you got pines growing through here. Nice little pine forest in here. But I really envision this being a spot to build your camp, maybe bring your camper up, but certainly a place to build a nice camp in here and be super private. You're not going to hear much.
This is a really, really beautiful pine forest throughout this property. It's really easy to envision someone hiking this and, building a camp out here. It's really, really gorgeous. Just look at this oak tree. The trees on this property scattered throughout they're very old trees out here. This has been Carson and Peter McPhail here with Lifestyle Properties Maine. Just checking out this lot here in Beddington. Let's recap.
So the lot's 40 acres here. It's off-grid. There's actually a lot of commercial timber to this property. I think that's what separates it from most, but extremely private. The asking price is $88,500. If you want more information, give Janine Hawkins a call at 1-800-286-6164. Look forward to seeing you guys again real soon.